Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Alolan Golem with his Community Day move, Rollout 100% IV in the Master Premier. So we're going to have a little fun. It has leeway here. It's not going to have to go up against all of that hardcore legendary meta. So I did have some play. It was fun. We're going to be going with, of course, Wild Charge. You want to go with that pretty much all the time. And instead of Rock Blast, we're going to be going with Stone Edge. So we can just do more damage because Rollout's really not doing that much damage. Gaining a lot of energy very fast, but the damage is really not there. You're going to see going up against a Gyarados with this move, it's really still not doing much, but it is generating energy fast. Did I find it to be good? I found it to be interesting, and yes, it's nice. It's a nice new addition, okay? We'll put it that way, and we'll see all the battles here and get into my full thoughts as far as how did I do for Community Day. Honestly, I didn't even count my shinies, folks. I was just getting Stardust, and I didn't even grind as hard as I should have. The live stream, if you're there, if you saw it and it cut out, I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. I just figured I'm just going to go grind it out, and we'll call it a day there. It's been messing up for YouTube and my live stream. I'm just going to get a new phone so we can just clear it out. You know, I say if it's not broken, don't fix it. I'm not going to even try to fix my phone, but it is kind of acting up here, so I think it is time to fix it by getting a new one. And with that said, if you do enjoy my videos, please give it a thumbs up. We're going to be pairing it up with Heracross. I love this thing here, as well as our best buddy Shiny 98 Snorlax, which I just love to use Snorlax as a safe swap, or just a lead in general. In this battle here, we have our opponent using Rollout. Now we can see the animation clearly, and I love to see it. It looks really good, finally, in an animation that is worth, like, wow, look at that. I can see what's going on, what's happening here. Cool. All right, so they're going to be making a swap here after they did get off their charge move and bringing in Gyarados. We got all this energy built up here, so we're just going to go ahead and throw it onto the Gyarados here. Now, the Heracross in the back can handle the Alolan Golem later on, so we don't have to worry about that, as well as our own Alolan Golem. We can have a little fun with that here. Now you do need to look out for Waterfall Gyarados. It is going to be doing a good amount of damage to your Golem. Now this thing isn't exactly squishy, the Alolan, but you know, there's a lot of things out here that are going to be doing a lot of damage, plus the moves that you do have can wall you pretty badly going up against like ground type Excadrill specifically. And you just kind of have to work around it. It's not really going to be too meta. So we're going to see them using a Heracross. Folks, this trainer, great minds think alike. They have one Pokemon that's different, which is going to be the Snorlax to their Gyarados. But pretty much the same concept going on. I like the way you're thinking here. So we're going to swap into our Golem. Is going to see some action. Has to go up against this counter user, unfortunately, here. Not very effective, but it doesn't really matter. You do not rely on Rollout for damage. I mean, you can farm things down if it comes down to it, if they have that little amount of health, but in reality you're using it for energy, like lock on, simple as that. So we're going to be going for the Wild Charge, going for another Wild Charge. We got Golem versus Golem. Could I have played this a little bit differently? I don't know. Let's see what happens here. They get to a charge move, they've got two ready to go, and Wild Charge, we're out of here. In goes Heracross, and this is going to be another Wild Charge. I love it. Golem taking us out with a Stone Edge. Okay. You like it? Okay, Golem putting in that work. Good game. Next battle, we have a decent lead up against a Magnezone, and they're going to be making a swap into Gyarados with Dragon Breath. So we're going to be kind of safe to swap into our Golem here. As you can see, the damage is really not doing much with the Rollout, but it's all about that energy gain. So we're going to go Stone Edge, not to do some debuffing to our stats, and they let it go, and we basically take them out, farm them down. They're going to be bringing in Haxorus, which is going to have super effective counter to the rock typing on Golem here. We're going to go Stone Edge, and that is not a fighter. It is a dragon type using a counter move. So we're going to go ahead and go Stone Edge. They shield it up, and down we go, bringing in the Snorlax here, which can take these charge moves quite well. Haxorus is known to be somewhat of a counter to Snorlax in the lead in an even situation, I guess. And this thing even has energy built up, right? But the counters are not super effective. Those charge moves are really not doing too much, and this is not a shadow, so well, we can just absorb all of these, and I'm hoping we can survive. Come on, and we don't. So we just swap into our Heracross here, or we swap, bring in our last Pokemon, and they go for a Mirror Shot, getting our shield. And I'm thinking, okay, it's now or never. They're going to get to a Wild Charge and it's over. So we have to throw this here and just hope we can get to a close combat, and we do. Rock Blast would have not have been enough to take out the Heracross, and we're taking the win. Wow, that was a good game. Moving on to our next opponent. What are we going to see? A Machamp. Horrible lead, and that's good. Let's see how we play out of this. You got a, the Golem in the back that's also weak to rock, so how do you play out of a fighter lead like this? Well, like I've said before, if you're running an ABB kind of line like this, you're going to have to just stay right where you're at. Snorlax is going to be able to put in the work here, putting in the pressure. Now, I feel like this trainer is going to give up a shield here. Let's see. So we're getting a shield and bringing them down into the red. Now, they're going to probably get some shields in return or do a lot of damage. We're going to bring in Heracross here because we don't want to take all that damage with the counter. And we figure they're going to get to 2 cross chops. At least we're going to be able to let this go. It's going to be a rock slide, neutral damage because of the bug, but better than the Golem matchup. And they have a Metagross here, which is going to do super effect. Well, it's neutral to Golem because of the electric typing. So we swap in, and they're going to be bringing in a Snorlax here. We go straight for the Stone Edge. We have to look out for Superpower. Now you can wait for them to throw the Superpower, survive, risk it, be that low, and then they just start shielding you up. So there goes the Superpower. Okay, so they debuff themselves. We go for a Rock Blast, but at this point, with the amount of health that we have, it's almost pointless to even survive. Might as well go in here and at least get some farm with the Heracross. And again, look, I'm using this thing. I'm new with it. I may be misplaying here. It's easier to sit back and watch somebody or watch my own videos and kind of pick out where I went wrong in a situation, even in your own battles here. And we're taking the loss there. But folks, I'm showing you these losses because I don't really care. It's good. It's good to learn. And sometimes a loss is even better than a win, more exciting because you think you're going to win, but it's like almost going to win and then you don't. So yeah, there you go. Anyways, we had a good lead. They're going to be swapping with energy on the Excadrill, bringing in a Gyarados with, that was Dragon Breath, right? We made sure it was before we made that swap. Yes, it is. Okay, great. So we're shielding up the Aqua Tail because that is going to be super effective. And letting that next one go. It's just, I just didn't feel like using 2 shields. So we're going to go for a Wild Charge. At least we're going to be able to get both shields before we go down. And we still have both shields on our, well, no, we've used 1 shield. But hey, we've got both shields from them. We got a Heracross in the back. We got Snorlax with a ton of energy, throwing the Body Slam right away. We got 2 Body Slams at about a quarter or so. And it looks like we're almost 2-2 again, and we have them. If we can hit these back to back, actually, this should be enough. Should be enough. And beautiful. We take them out. In comes Excadrill. We go right for the Superpower. They do have energy, so we're going to try to make a swap immediately here. And we take them out with all that energy. And they have a Dragonite in the back. We have 1 shield. And this is where Heracross's Rock Blast really comes in handy up against these flyers here. And this is going to be looking good. Although that Dragon Breath is really digging in. Dragonite is a fighter for sure. Tanky and hard-hitting. And a classic. A classic that you just can't beat. I mean, these designs, really good, really good, really good designs. Pokemon, it just, hit home with that Gen 1. It was just, it just cannot be beat. Anyways, we got another Golem with Rollout. Great, let's see how this works. We do have Superpower. Now, it looks like we went for the Body Slam. We want to bait them, see if we can get a shield before we lower our stats. They're hitting us with a, was that a Wild Charge? And we're getting a shield. They're swapping into a Dragonite. So I do throw this here. I don't know if it was necessary because we're going to bring in the Golem and Stone Edge. I think that might have been just enough because Stone Edge wouldn't have been enough already. So this is perfect. So we will let this go. Dragon Claw, Golem could take a hit, right? Dragon Claw does a lot of damage if it's just neutral. They let it go. Stone Edge, they've got 1 shield left. They bring in Swampert. They were prepared for this. Let's see how much a Wild Charge does, which is going to be doing, it's ground type, but also water. It's not very effective, and it still does a decent amount. I'll take it. They're getting a good amount of farm, bringing in Snorlax here. We got Heracross, which is going to be able to handle this. Now, we do not want to shield anything up. We're going to let that go. We're getting to a Body Slam, which is great because we do not want to throw a close combat. We're going to need to bring it low enough for us to hit it with a Rock Blast plus the counters with the Heracross here, and then just rely on it for the back end. Stumbling over my words, trying to really go fast here with this. All right, so gotta slow down, take a breath there, Poke. I just get too into it. We've just been doing this since day 1, and that's just the way it goes, and I'm just getting too good. All right, so I just can't stop. And that's that Golem in the back, and we take the win. I really wanted to counter it down. Come on. All right. Next game, we're met with the Togekiss. This is where we want to see it. Well, the Golem wants to see it too. They immediately swap into a Snorlax. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Heracross and have a little fun here. Now, this thing can put up a fight, Body Slam, and Lick are adding up. That's why I say Snorlax is going to be one of the best Pokemon for Master Premier, Master League, and Ultra League for sure. Safe swap leads. It's just perfect. Specifically Master League. Alright, so we're going to go for a Rock Blast as to not lower our stats. It's not enough. They don't shield it up. They let it go. They have a plan for later. And we have all this energy. We need to be quick here. They bring in a Togekiss. They did not sneak a Charm through. Beautiful. We're going to need to get one more counter. And we do before the damage registers on the Charm. That's how quick counter is. And then we get off one more Rock Blast to get a shield, which was pretty big there. Bringing in the Golem. Charm, it's doing a decent amount. This is why I say it can take a hit here. It's not exactly going to be classy. And they swap to catch on their Excadrill with a Stone Edge. Beautiful swap to catch there. Bringing in the Snorlax. Going to have to recover this. Although it's still looking pretty good. We're going to easily let that go. We have to. There's no need to shield right now. We want to start shielding once we have used the superpower. And, well, actually, they're going to shield this up, maybe. Let's see if they want to save it for... Alright, and that's it. And we got 2, and it's over. And we're just going to let the Snorlax go. As if we had a choice, they're going to basically charm us down. The Golem's going to come back into the fight here. And I let this go, for science, okay? This was not so much as a flex, as almost a gamble and a dare to myself. Like, if this is going to be enough, plus the couple more charms, that's on you. Not a flex, but I just wanted to see, because... yeah, anyways, we survived and we made it, we got it, let's go. Next battle, we're met with a Mamoswine, and this is, this is whatever. It's a good matchup, actually, I can't complain. Superpower, getting a bait, or Body Slam makes them think it's a superpower. They go for Avalanche, we let it go. But the thing about this thing is it farms quick. They swap into a Waterfall Gyarados, so bringing in Golem, it's okay. It's not like, I think I actually do it here in just a second. Because it's fine. We charge up so fast. All right, yeah, since they're so low, okay, beautiful. So we're actually going to try to farm down here with Rollout. So this is a Rock Stab move. Take a look here, and you're gonna see how we let this go, but that's fine. And they're gonna take us out, and it took a second, but not that bad. Okay. So they swap into Mamoswine, we go Stone Edge, which is going to still do a decent amount because it is going to be ice. They do shield it up. We immediately swap into Heracross, easily shielding this up. We have a shieldless opponent now, and they go for Avalanche, and we have a Dragonite in the back again. Heracross seeing the Dragonite with its Rock Blast. Love it. Let's go. I like this thing. Now, another good thing about Heracross, and the reason why I like to use it with Pokemon that are weak to fighting with the Golem and the Snorlax, is because it's bug, so it does resist fighting, which it makes a good addition to your team to kind of balance it out and help you with those other fighters there. Alright, so we're taking out the Dragonite, and I thought I could have still lost that. I swear they probably just didn't want to put it. They're like, whatever, I'm good. But I was ready to maybe take a loss. Good game nonetheless. Next battle, we're met with a Melodic with Dragon Tail, not really doing too much when it's just neutral, but man, when you're using a dragon, that sure does sting going up against that thick dragon, or Melodic Dragon Tail. Alright, so we go for the Body Slam. Okay, bringing it down. They really did farm up a lot. It really confused me. Maybe they were making me think they were going for like a Blizzard or something like that, but they go for a Surf here. Would have thought they had pretty much another Surf ready to go. They shield this up, and then I'm going to let this go again. I'm not trying to shield up my Snorlax. You can win this matchup. That's perfectly fine, but I think we might... Oh, they have another one. Yeah, that's a lot of energy, throwing all of it pretty much here. And then we're just going to go in here and farm up. They've used one shield. They immediately swap and lock themselves, which was just perfect because we have the Heracross in the back. And Golem needs some time to shine. We go for the Stone Edge because you don't really want to lower your stats right off the bat there. And I'm trying to farm this thing down. I'm like, come on. And I think we let... Oh, yeah, we shielded up. Okay. And they get the boost, folks, and we go down with energy, thinking we can farm down with this very weak rollout damage move. They bring in the Excadrill. I'm just like, wow. The rollout's good, it just doesn't do much damage, but that was a massive screw up. I should have just threw. But I guess it's going to work out, at the end here. We'll just simply shield this up, and we will win CMP up against it in the back there. I think they try to catch, yep, and then we don't throw. and then it's over here. We take the win. Looking good. Let's keep it going, folks. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already. I really do appreciate it when you do that. Really puts me in a good mood. Next battle, we're met with the Gyarados. We're going to be immediately swapping into a Excadrill. We're going to be bringing in our Heracross and having a little fun letting the first charge move go. This thing can take you out. Those rock slides do enough here. I think we would be able to survive this. Yeah, maybe. I don't want to test it out. We're just going to go ahead and shield it up and just farm them up. We're expecting them to bring a Gyarados here. So we're just going to it's going to be a Togekiss. So we got 2 flyers for the Golem to handle. This is going to be real fun. So the Heracross is going to be able to get off both of these Rock Blasts, getting a shield from them. We immediately swap because we know that there's going to be the Gyarados up front here. It does have Waterfall. It is doing a lot of damage, but we still do have Snorlax that is going to be able to handle that Togekiss. Snorlax wins the Togekiss matchup, and, well, we're getting their last shield here and getting to another one. This is going to be able to take them out. Togekiss is going to be able to farm us down. We just massively lowered our defense. There's no way. Yeah, down we go, and Rollout does no damage. But Snorlax is going to be able to easily take this win here for us. So, Golem, I'm having fun with it. It was good. I wasn't taking any like 4-1s or 5-0s. It was more like 2-3s, 3-2s. But that was me just not comfortable with it. Maybe just the teams that I was picking. It took me a set to find this team, and then I was like, okay, this is going to be working for me here. Anyways, next battle we're met with the Machamp. Bad lead again. Like we've said, you're going to have to just stay here. It looks like I'm going to be shielding this up. Want to put on pressure and see if we can get a shield out of them too, because although they're fighting, we're normal. Snorlax is still going to be able to kind of go toe-to-toe with them if they do not shield up. And I do shield up that first one. So we get to another body slam here. And again, see, look at how we're being able to really put on the pressure with the Machamp, getting a shield, bringing them into the red, looking good. I just have to make clear for the Golem. I need to get this fighting out of the way. And then hopefully there's not going to be some sort of Excadrill in the back after we see a Togekiss here. Because if there's a Togekiss and then an Excadrill swap is over. So they bring in a Gyarados. We're going to go for Rock Blast here. And then swap into our Golem. What you got back there, please do not show me any sort of Excadrill. Aqua Tail is going to hurt. And we're going to let it go. We've been letting a lot of charge moves go. I feel like if we shielded this thing up during other battles that I'm not going to be showing here, a few other ones. As you can see, I'm letting quite a few things go. We would have been able to take a few more wins with it. I just didn't know if it was going to, be able to hold the team up. So we have an Arcanine back here. Somebody's going spicy. You always got to respect that, especially if they're using Arcanine as well. That thing is awesome. So we're taking it out, but it is putting in that work there. Put on the pressure for us for sure. Going for the Rock Blast on our shieldless opponent. Taking out that Gyarados and taking the win, folks. So we're looking good on to the next battle here. Leading with that Snorlax the entire time. Met with the Haxorus. And this is what we were talking about, remember? You already know. It's not like I have to tell you. But if you're not familiar, Haxorus is going to be that kind of Snorlax counter. So let's see how that does pan out for it. So we're going to go ahead and let that first Night Slash go. They didn't get the boost. Now, if they do get the boost, it's obviously over. That's an easy matchup, and you're going to get taken out a whole heck of a lot faster. So no boost. We'll let this one go. Still putting on the pressure. We haven't used the shield, and they are swapping to catch. So we haven't used the shield. Haxorus is kind of beat up. They caught it, though, on their Metagross. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Heracross here, which is going to be a decent counter up against it. Not super effective, but still doing quite a bit of damage to it. So shielding that up because, well, it's still going to be doing a lot. Not quite getting to too close combat. It's going to throw the first one here. Let's see how this works. They let it go, and we go for the Rock Blast. It's a Togekiss back here. Keep running into these darn things, and we immediately swap, saving it. Bringing in the Golem here. They have no shield. Bringing in Haxorus. Going for Stone Edge. Is this going to be enough to take it out? Please tell me it is. And it is. All right, let's go Golem. And we just need to get to that Wild Charge, folks. You're going to see something crazy here. And this is going to be the end of the video. But, man, check this out. This is wild. All right. And we go for Wild Charge, too. All right, so we go for that. And it's not over. We have Heracross, no health. Can we take the win? We counter down Togekiss. And that's it. Let's get it. That's it. And we also got a 100% IV Feebas. Let's go. Thank you for watching, and take care.
time I need, it'll be a no. Not a chance. Johnny hates the town, can't see or hear. Kill communication, stepping off the grid just to let me know. Too many got my time.